Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 423, and we're here live in Southwest Florida. It is a very stormy day. In fact, it's been a very stormy weekend. If you're joining me live, though, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting this morning or if you have any questions for me. And if you end up watching the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello and ask me any questions or let me know what you're crafting. A bunch of names coming up here. Hi Lisa and Joe and Freezaby. And if you went too fast, let me scoot this a little bit closer. Excuse me, Becker. Sorry, buddy. Missed a bunch of names still. Cherie and Joe and Linda and Pat, Shelly, Lily. Yeah, another rainy day in Florida. It's been rainy all weekend. Hi Butterfly Kisses and Grace, Dee, Naomi, Jane, Thea. Do you want a treat, sweetheart? Here we go. You can have a treat. Here you go. Here's some for you too. There we go. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. Hi Melissa and Grace, Joe, Melissa, Judy, Constance, Pat, Chantel, Anna. Lisa loves my vest. This is the Sabrina crochet vest topper, topper vest from Layers Crochet, and I'm wearing it over one of my Amazon dresses. I love this particular combination very much. This is Crushed Berries in Be So Sporty yarn, and this is that Amazon tank top dress that's kind of t-shirt material, a little thicker, has a seamed waistband which gives it that great fit and flare shape to it. I love it. It comes just below my knee, or just above my knee. And for those of you interested, this is the size large that I bought. I love these two together. Thank you. Hi, Jermaine. Thanks, Thea. And I'm wearing the Kelly earrings in Be So Fine Bling this morning. And I just bought this dress. Good for you. You're gonna love it. I think that anytime you buy one of them, you're going to end up buying a bunch more. I think I have 3. Oh no, I got yarn dye on one of my solid colors. So I think I'm down, I think I have 1 solid color left, but I have 5 prints and I love it so much and could definitely use more. Cherie was asking how my workout was. So I decided to go back to the gym this week, and the gym has been a very big part of my life for most of my adult life. I've spent a lot of time working out in the gym, and I go through cycles where I give up on it and I say I don't need this anymore and I need to do something else. And yesterday I joined a gym again. I joined the gym that's very close to my house. In fact, it's halfway between my house and where we do the podcast at the beach. So it's very convenient. It has excellent hours. They open at 5 a.m. They close at 11 p.m. So there's no excuse to interrupt work or anything. So I went yesterday, and I haven't been to a gym in like 5 years, and I was nervous, super overweight compared to what I've been other times being in the gym, and had no idea if I'd even know what to do again. So I felt really insecure walking in the door. Somehow my body remembered what to do, and I did a 40 minute or so weight training session, 40 or an hour, I don't know, a long weight training session with free weights, light weights, only did 5 and 10 pounds. Then I did some planks, and then I did 45 minutes on the Stairmaster, or stair climber, which is my favorite cardio equipment. So I did all that yesterday, came home, felt amazing. Guess what? I was back there at 5:30 this morning to get a cardio workout in before doing the podcast and taking Marlon to tennis. So this morning at 5:30, I went back to the gym and I did 20 minutes stair climber and 20 minutes running with an incline on a treadmill. So pretty amazing. So my plan is to do 5 to 6 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week with weights, and cardio every day. So I have a feeling that as long as I eat super healthy at home and you know, and stick and do lots of great stretching, I have a feeling that I'm going to see results pretty soon. So anyway, that's the plan right now. And you know, I've had several friends with health scares recently, and you know, not getting any younger, certainly not getting any thinner on my own. So I decided it was time to do something about it, and it just feels so good. So I probably won't share this journey on Instagram and on my Facebook professional page, because I know some people get upset on those pages if they aren't more specifically about craft. But if you follow my Facebook, what would you call it, personal page, I guess, you can follow me on that page too. I'll probably share a lot of this publicly there. So if you're interested in following what I'll be eating, what I will be doing for workouts, I mean, and all the different parts of it, and the clothes that I'm finding, because I'm buying stuff on Amazon. I found some workout pants yesterday that have a pocket right here for your phone, which means that you can easily bring your phone with you and have headphones, which is great if you like walking outside as well. Thea needs the motivation and inspiration. Well, I'm more than happy to share it with you, and I feel good about sharing my knowledge because I've been in this world on and off for so many years. I started working out in my 20s, and I've worked out with trainers many times. I've read lots of books. I've trained and run for a full marathon in my lifetime. Probably won't do that again, but maybe some Tough Mudders, or always wanted to do a bikini competition. Could maybe do that when I'm 50. I don't know. I always like to give myself crazy goals to make things exciting. So anybody that wants to follow that, unless it gets to be something that people really like, I'll share it on my professional pages. But in the meantime, I'll probably only do this on my personal pages. So anybody that wants to follow it, great. If you don't, that's fine too, because you know, it doesn't matter what your lifestyle is, you can still be creative. So there's no judgment to anybody who doesn't want information on this. We all have different desires and different interests, and that's okay too. I mean, most people don't care that I play piano either, and that's fine. That's something that's just really important to me. Cherie's worked out for the last 23 years. Wow, good for you. I take breaks sometimes. Cindy likes to do the bike where she can crochet at the same time. That's cool. Yeah, everybody has to find a way that works for them to be healthy, Luna. That's right. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, so I'll have to figure out, I mean, I'm only 2 days in, so gotta get into the groove and start seeing results. But I do guarantee that there will be some crazy goals coming up, and some sort of a crazy goal to keep my eye on the prize. So besides being healthy. All right, has anybody been working on any crafts this weekend? Anybody want to, oh yes, Naomi, that's actually one of the most important reasons to work out. Exercise is the number one, I don't know if cure is the right word, it's the number one way to combat depression. And I think that everybody could use a mood booster, and it's something that I really, really need. I have been struggling with things that are out of my control lately a lot. There are choices being made by people around me that are really difficult, and I'm sure all of you can understand that. And it's been just weighing on me so much that I realized that between my own health, being overweight, and being so stressed out about things that I can't control, I realized I was probably a ticking time bomb if I didn't do something about it. So I'm really excited to get some aggression out and to hopefully improve my mood and reduce my depression. So yeah, that's definitely a great reason to exercise, whoever said that. Cherie finished her second Agnes cardigan. That's awesome. That's another thing that I wanted to mention, is that and Cherie's the one that did it. She made hers shorter, and she made hers a little more the length of this topper. And because it's a top-down construction, it's a great candidate for making it shorter if you want to wear it over fit and flare dresses like this. Longer tops sometimes aren't as flattering. You need to still see that waist definition. And so I'm actually in the mood for making a second Agnes cardigan right now too, and make mine a little bit shorter as well. So yeah, that's, and anytime you make something top down, it is a great candidate for changing the length of a project. You can make it longer or shorter depending on how you're going to be styling it. And I've found that I think I prefer shorter layers. I would rather wear a dress or a flowy top underneath and have the outer layer short. So I've been noticing that from the projects in the books, the ones that are shorter are the ones that I actually wear more often, or the ones that I can style in multiple ways. So it's a good reason to redo some of the projects and just talk about the modifications. Obviously you can still, the pattern doesn't change, and there's so much that you learn from the pattern, but there are easy modifications to learn along the way that you can apply to not only my patterns, but any other patterns. Some modifications are difficult and require experience level, but some are simple, and that's a simple one. So we're going to talk about that when I start my second version of the Agnes cardigan, which means I will have to figure out a yarn and a color for it. But I think there's some great information that I can teach along the way about modifications. We have a visitor. Here's Bjorn. Becker's over there. I'm going to show you guys both of them because they're such sweet babies. Here is Bjorn. He's sitting in the chair next to me. And Becker is over here. Hi, baby. For the longest time, I've been wondering why they come up to me with their noses wet. And it finally occurred to me it's when they drink water out of their bowls, they get their nose in there. It's so cute. Lisa's books are on the way. Wonderful. Yeah, I shipped a lot of books last week, and I've got a lot to ship today as well. Thank you, Lucy. I'm so glad you like all of my designs. Thank you. Lily made the pineapple salsa, and your grandma said something, but I missed what your grandma said. Joe, your books are arriving today. That's so exciting. Yay! Yes, you guys will get to see what the new inscription is. You know I come up with a new inscription every time I write a new book, so you'll get to see what the new inscription is. I did the same one for Layers Knit and Layers Crochet because, to be honest with you, this was meant to be one book. Did you know that? Layers Knit and Layers Crochet was meant to be a book called Layers, but there was enough disparity between knitters and crocheters when I wrote Motif Magic that I realized that it's not something that was going to be well received all the time to do a book that had half knitting and half crochet in it. Joe made my pineapple salsa this weekend too. Wonderful. Yeah, so I've got to figure out where I'm going to keep putting my recipes. I really like doing them on Instagram and my professional Facebook page, so we'll just have to see how much negativity comes about from that or how much positivity, because yep, Cherie's glad I made them separate. So yeah, Motif Magic I wrote together with Knitting and Crochet because I've been requested for years to do something with Knitting and Crochet, and I did it, and there were more complaints than compliments about combining them, except from people that obviously knit and crochet. So even though I was already well into writing layers when I realized that, I had to take a step back and course correct myself, which I have to say, as an entrepreneur, that's the most important, one of the most important things to learn is how to course correct. Anna, yeah, the pineapple salsa is amazing over salmon and fish and rice, and it's wonderful on so many things. So I made a new salad yesterday. I made a salad version of tzatziki sauce, and yesterday was my first time making it, and shared it with Marlon. He gave his thumbs up approval. So the next time I make it, I will make a video and share the recipe for that. Because like I love Greek tzatziki sauce, but it's so rich and it's so yogurt based that it's really not a salad. You're not getting a whole lot of veggies, and you're pouring a heavy sauce over fish and rice and whatever, and which is fine, but making it lighter by making it more of a salad where there's way more vegetable in it, I've made it much healthier, and you still get that taste and the vibe of it, and it's still great with fish and chicken and meat and rice and everything else. So yes, I think you're going to love it. He loved it yesterday, so that's a good start in the right direction. So that's probably the next salad that I'll be teaching, and I know everybody likes my salads and my dressings, and they're always so healthy, so I will be sharing that one next. I love Greek food too, Lily. All right, let's see. Does anybody have any other questions before we move on? I brought some yarn this morning to do a show and tell. I thought it might be fun to go through all the colors of Be So Sporty Bling and Be So Sporty Regular and take some requests for mixing and matching colors together. Since that's the yarn I'm wearing today, I thought that was a good place to start. And as we have rainy days this week, if we have any more, and we're here in my house instead of the beach, then I'll bring out other yarns and do the same thing. So hopefully that sounds good. Yeah, so we'll start with, let's start with Be So Sporty Bling. And then see if I put them out on this, you can probably see them as we go. So we'll start here with Chantilly Lace, and this is Be So Sporty Bling, so that's sport weight bamboo with a thread of pure silver plied right into the yarn. That's Chantilly Lace. Then we've got Orchid Surprise. This is Sunrise 07. And somebody asked me the other day about sunset colors, and if I don't necessarily have a yarn called a sunset anymore. Right now I'm sold out of the ones that I've made in the past, but this definitely has a sunset vibe to it. And so this is Sunrise 07, but it definitely has sunset tones to it as well. And then we have Shishugi Bun. This is Be So Sporty Bling. You'll have to look at the yardage on my website. I can't remember the number offhand, Jane, but all of that information is listed right on my website. And you can have links to where to find patterns and all that sort of thing, and much better photos. This is Sea Glass. So this is Be So Sporty Bling. If anybody knows the yardage offhand, that would be great to share it, but if not, that's fine too. This is Opal. This is London Blue Topaz. So beautiful. Then we have, oh, that's another Opal. We have Backyard Bougainvillea. Oh, no, 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 no. You get down, mister. This is normally his chair where he sits next to me. Too bad, buddy, not today. Backyard Bougainvillea. And then I think we have a Starry Nights in here too. Yes, here's Starry Nights. And let's see. Here's Sunrise 05, I believe. This might be Sunrise 05 or 6. You'll know for sure when you look at the photos on my website. I like Starry Night too, Jane. That could be Sunrise 05 or Sunrise 06. Not quite sure, but you'll know from the photos when you go on my website. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Got a few more colors down below. Oh, yeah, that's Sunrise 06, I think, and this is Sunrise 05. And then we've got Feisty Flamingo and Mermaid 02. Oh, we have a Mermaid 01 too. Look at that. So those are all of the Sporty Bling colors. So next I thought I'd show you what colors we have in Be So Sporty. I've got Sun-Kissed Yellow. Sporty Bling is 300 yards. Great, thank you. So Be So Sporty yarn is 325 yards and Be So Sporty Bling is 300 yards. The silver weighs more than the bamboo, so that's how we get the balls the same weight. but they have a slightly different yardage. Then we have Celestial Blue Mist and Orchid Surprise, Chantilly Lace, Crushed Berries, Plumeria, Shishugi Bun, Lilac Memories. Thanks, Jane. I like that color too. And I've got Iced Silver Fox. And what else is back here? Ooh, Living Coral. Oh, I love that color. I don't know. I love all of them. Okay, I think that's all we have in here for right now too. Does anybody want to see any yarns shown together? Thank you. Yeah, so I've had requests to show Ice Silver Fox and Lilac Memories together, and these would be really beautiful together for the Meadow Poncho in Layers Crochet. Another request I get often is to show Ice Silver Fox and Shishugi Bun together. Yeah, lilac is very pretty. You know what else lilac looks pretty with is sea glass. Or sorry, opal. So let's pull out, where was that? Here we go. Here's opal from Be So Sporty Bling, and here's lilac in Be So Sporty. I think combining Sporty and Sporty Bling could be fun too, but those look really pretty together. I mean, a lot of them really look nice together. So it's, here's Lilac Memories and Celestial Blue Mist. Those look pretty with Living Coral, or even the Ice Silver Fox would be beautiful with those too. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine doing a colorful yoke and then solid color for the rest of your sweater, or doing motifs for a shawl and mixing 3 or 4 colors. Joe made the meadow in opal. Yeah, making the Meadow Poncho in 1 color would be beautiful too. You don't have to do it in 2 colors. Let's pull out a photo of that. So if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, we can pull out the book. So we're talking about the Meadow Poncho from Layers Crochet, which is my newest crochet book. And it's alphabetical, so that helps me find it. Here we go. Here's the Meadow Poncho. I did it in 2 colors to make a stripe, but it would be so beautiful in 1 color too. Here's some other photos. It looks great straight on or turned on its side where you get a V formation. Either way, really pretty to wear it as well. And it's the right size where you could take a belt and thread it through the holes of the lace and make it cinched too if you wanted a more figure-flattering, figure-conscious look. Does anybody have any questions or want to see any of the yarns together? Thanks, Lily. I love that piece. It's so pretty. As soon as the weather cools down here, I will definitely be wearing it more. Love your vest all. Yes, Annette, this is the Sabrina crochet topper vest from Layers Crochet, and I'll show you a photo of it in the book. Here we go. That's the vest I'm wearing right now. You can download, you can order the book and get the whole collection, or any of the patterns are available as a PDF download as well on my website. And there is a video tutorial to show you some tips and tricks for making this vest on my website as well. The pattern includes written instructions as well as charts and schematics, and it's sized for lots of sizes. We've got 36, 40, 45, 50, 54, and 60-inch bust. So lots of size range. So depending on what size you wear or someone you want to make it for, lots of different ways to make this. Does anybody have any other questions? Lots of good questions today. Nope, don't see any questions. Well, then you know what that means. It's time to pull out the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks and wait for somebody to pick a number between 1 and 5. then I'll pick that notebook, and Lisa says 4, and randomly pick a quote. I know I could use some information on learning to let go when other people make decisions that are out of your control. That's been my biggest struggle this week. Anybody's interested? Ooh, this has nothing to do with what I just said, but man, this is a good one. Benjamin Franklin. A false friend and a shadow attend only when the sun shines. Isn't that great? A false friend is like a shadow. Only attends when the sun shines. I love that. Yeah. Who shows up in the rain? Who would give you a hug while it's raining outside and not worry about getting wet, right? Who shows up in the down times and doesn't care that the sun's not shining? A real friend. This is fantastic. Hi, Benjamin Franklin. Wow. Ugh, sorry. So I'm going to repeat. This is from Benjamin Franklin. A false friend and a shadow attend only while the sun shines. Man, that's a good thing to remember. You know how we talk about making sure that people's actions match their words? This is a fine example of something to look out for. Look out for when your friends are around. Are they only around when the sun shines? Or are they around when it rains and when things are ugly and when things aren't perfect and when things get messy? Good thing to pay attention to when you're deciding what kind of a friend you have. And it's always better to follow their actions than their words. Hi, Sandshell. Hi, Karen. Well, thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me. I hope you enjoyed my backyard. Hope you enjoyed my show and tell with the yarns and talking about the pattern that I'm wearing and chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody. You are enough just the way you are today. Remember that. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.